Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nathan. If you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode is a pre-fight show for UFC Fight Night. Kevin Lee versus Edson Barboza. This was originally going to be a lightweight main event, but then Kevin Lee missed weight by 1 pound, so it's a catchweight main event. And this is a pre-fight rundown of the main card with predictions. So let's get started, and I'll make this a quick episode. I'm pressed for time, so yeah, let's make this a quick episode. I'll just pretty much do a rundown of the fight with my predictions. So, the main event, catchweight at 157 pounds, Edson Barboza versus Kevin Lee. I'm picking Kevin Lee. I think his wrestling gets it done, and he wins by decision, or submission round 2. I think he works in a good rear naked choke on Edson Barboza once he gets his back, and wears him out after a round. And then submits him in round 2. That's my prediction. Then, in the co-main event, we have a featherweight clash with Frankie Edgar versus Cub Swanson. I'm picking Frankie Edgar to win by unanimous decision. I think he gets takedowns in all 3 rounds, and that wins him the fight. I can see this almost similar to the first fight, but instead of a finish in the 4th round, this being a 3-rounder, Frankie Edgar gets it done by decision. And then I'm picking in the heavyweight division, Justin Willis versus Chase Sherman. I am picking Sherman KO round 1 knockout. I think Chase Sherman has great heavy hands. Justin Willis too. This is a coin toss fight. I'm only giving Chase Sherman a 51% chance of winning, just for the viewers out there to know. And then middleweight clash with David Branch and Thiago Santos. I'm going to go with, what did I go? Oh, Santos KO round 2. Thiago Santos is looking great right now, and overall, and I think that he gets it done. David Branch, he narrowly won his first comeback fight in the UFC, and then he lost to Rockhold in his next match. So I think Thiago Santos has some overall better momentum in this going into this fight, and I think he gets it done by knockout in round 2. Then in the bantamweight division, we have Aljamain Sterling versus Brett Johns. This one is close. Brett Johns has great ground game, great judo, great Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Aljamain Sterling trains at with Matt Serra and Ray Longo, and Aljamain Sterling's jiu-jitsu is definitely nothing to overlook, obviously. So I am picking Aljamain Sterling by unanimous decision here. He's had 3 losses, but 2 of them were real close, controversial split decisions, and then the other one was a clear loss. So Aljamain Sterling, even though he's not undefeated and Brett Johns is, I think this is a more even matchup than people give it credit for. Then we have a lightweight clash with Jim Miller and Dan Hooker. I'm picking Hooker by decision. I think he definitely has more fight years ahead of him, and Dan Hooker has a great ground game and can deal with any ground assault Jim Miller possesses. And so I think Dan Hooker gets it done, uses his height and reach, and wins a decision here. So there you have it. There's my predictions. Stay tuned. Oh, yeah, and then definitely keep a lookout for Ricky Simone. He's making his UFC debut on the prelims against Merab, and that's going to be a really good fight. And then Corey Anderson versus Patrick Cummins at light heavyweight is going to be a great fight. So top to bottom, this card's stacked. So stay tuned in the coming days for my post-fight show for this card. And as always, until then, see ya.